And a game. Now it's 3rd and 5, so Montana ready to put it up for the first time. Checks his receivers, delivers a strike. It's going to be perhaps a little short of a first down. We'll have to spot the ball.
Bill Walsh said he is one of the most effective wide receivers he has ever seen. Now, he's got a lot of little doodad plays that he calls on a guy like Clark to execute for him. Clark just week in and week out puts out on every play, comes up with a big catch when they need it, and he just got them their first down.
Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. On 1st and 10, Montana throws over the middle, and the ball is caught by Paul Hofer, and he's down to the 41-yard line. The 49ers like to throw the ball, and they do it with precision. Now they go back to the run on a first down play. Straight ahead goes that power-driving fullback who came in as a free agent, Walt Easley from West Virginia, 6'1", 226-pound back. Driving straight ahead on a 1st and 10 play. He got 6, so it's 2nd down and 4 now.
Don is
2nd down, a long 3. Here's the pitch back right back to Easley, running hard while Easley puts his head down. Looks like he has another San Francisco first down as he drives the ball down to the 31-yard line. Hard in this drive, opening drive after the first kickoff of the game. 3rd down and 7, and Montana takes a long look, unloads to Earl Cooper. He breaks ahead, but the Cleveland Browns make the knockdown short of the first down. You know, John, better than any of us, that wins at this stadium are tough. Raymond Wersching knows them, though, but he didn't get enough distance on it.
And that's the reason they almost didn't try the field goal. They know field goals are tough from certain spots on the field. That was a tough spot. He thought he should have made it, but when you slip, I'll tell you, if you have no footing, how do you get any leverage? Never had a chance.
So it wasn't long enough, and the first scoring attempt comes up empty, and Cleveland takes over the football when we come back to Candlestick with very excellent field position.
And more important than that time, excellent field position is being out of that slop.
Yeah.
If the Browns picked up a first down, they could have put him back in it, which makes it tough to operate. This way, it would take a 50-yard kick to get him there.
Steve Cox, the rookie punter, ready to hit it into a swirling wind. He does well to get it away and gets down a fairly long spiral. Takes the Cleveland hop. It rolls all the way inside the 20 and down inside the 10-yard line. So Steve Cox might have gotten off his best punt of the year when you consider all the factors, the big rush. Cox got off a 66-yarder. 49ers go to the run, and here comes a penalty marker in as the carry is out across the 10-yard line.
Simple little holding penalty. Now they're about 5 yards deeper in their own territory.
Every week now, this building is sold out. And now Montana play faking from the end zone. He has a problem, and he might be intentionally grounding the ball. He is. That's an automatic safety in the end zone. A 2-point lead now for the Cleveland Browns.
It's a bad way to start, and the 49ers haven't been starting this way. He tried to get the ball all the way down to Solomon. His pass protection broke down just a little bit.
He gets off a good one, a high one into the wind, carries way downfield, and Dino Hall takes it for Cleveland at the 25-yard line. Straight ahead goes Dino, across the 40 and out to the 43. Defensively, San Francisco has improved vastly this year. In the first 3 rounds have been outstanding. They're all starting. Ryan Sipe on 3rd and 7. Fires. Man is open. Rucker catches the ball for a first down for the Browns at the 36-yard line of San Francisco. 1st and 10, the Browns go to the run. Mike Pruitt takes the ball right up the middle inside the San Francisco 35-yard line down to the 32. Hand off to Mike Pruitt. Takes it up the middle, and he comes inside the San Francisco 30. As we saw earlier, the footing is treacherous on this wet field with the resodded field, and down and 2 for Cleveland. To Mike Pruitt. San Francisco makes the stop.
Right now is a situation where I do not think Sam Ratigliano will kick a field goal because they're in the slop.
Yep.
We saw what happened to Wersching on the good part of the field.
4th and 2 for the Cleveland Browns. Sipe sets up, he throws. Greg Pruitt has the ball. He ducks ahead and gets a first down.
There's a good play by a heady halfback.
Out wide to the left, Newsom splits out wide to the right. 2nd and 10, they go to the draw. Mike Pruitt takes a linebacker with him. Bobby Leopold is hauled along with big Mike Pruitt down to the 17-yard line. Big one. 3rd and 5, big rush. Sipe gets it away. It's incomplete. 49ers really hitting, coming up on the pass rush and popping in the secondary. The 33-yard attempt. Barr gets it up, but he is wide to the left. Matt Barr, who you'll recall after he was cut by Pittsburgh Steelers this year, spent some time with San Francisco, has enough distance, but he's wide of the mark. When the season comes, right now, 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Montana throws the outlet to Paul Hofer. He got some room to go, and Hofer's across the 30, drives the ball out to the 35-yard line. Nothing.
Neil Lomax started that ball game, remember.
The rookie out of Portland State. Here's a swing pass. Montana on 2nd and 9 goes out to Earl Cooper. And the big back from Rice takes the ball across the 40 and out to the 42-yard line. Third in a row. Bart Starr hanging in. Over the middle goes Montana. Dwight Clark makes the catch on 3rd down and 3. There's a gain of 6 yards on the play, a 1st down for San Francisco.
And they picked up 2. They're doing the things you can do on a wet field.
6 of 8 Montana is. Now he's 7 for 9. He goes to Ricky Patton on a 1st down play. It's another 1st down for San Francisco. Cleveland defense now. 49ers put people in motion and go to Hofer. So quick out of the blocks. Hofer comes out of those blocks like a quarter horse out of the gate. Sprints ahead inside the 40 and down close to the 35-yard line.
A signal to Montana to keep him in the game, understand the game plan, and make sure he doesn't go to sleep.
Walt Easley runs the ball on the 1st play of the 2nd quarter. It was a 2nd and 5 carry, and Walt Easley gets the ball down inside the 30-yard line. Hofer on 2nd and 8 tries to turn wide and does. Turns upfield, and Paul Hofer gets ahead for yardage when it seemed there was none there. Clay Matthews finally knocked him down. 2 for San Francisco. Charlie Young goes in motion. Here's a throw and a completion. Dwight Clark comes down with the ball, and he has a San Francisco 1st down.
All right, now this is what we talk about when we talk about a well-conceived pass offense.
7. Handoff. Walt Easley takes it straight ahead and gets down to the 10-yard line. 4th and 2 comes up now for the 49ers. Set. Randy crosses the snapper. On the way. Right through the uprights, and now it is a 3-2 San Francisco lead with 11:28 left to play in the 1st half. For the first time for San Francisco, they'll kick off when we come back. Contest going on around here. There's gold rush defense. Here's a throw by Sipe, and out there for the ball. It's intercepted. Dwight Hicks, who intercepted 2 last week against Atlanta, gets his 8th interception of the year.
But the great quarterback knows he's got those qualities.
Long pass in the end zone is Clark. Unfortunately, 2 young men missed the goalpost holder. They're in the timeouts, stamping it down. 1st and 10. Sipe takes a look, drills the ball, makes the connection, and it's going to be good for a 1st down. A fine throw by Sipe as he drilled it in, and Ricky Feature catches the ball for an 11-yard lead. Losing badly at Kansas City in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Here is Mike Pruitt turning wide, and a 1st down carry. He gets across the 35 in his open field. And Mike Pruitt, big as he is, can outrun almost anybody out there. Plays the resurgent New York Jets. Right now, Brian Sipe takes a look, throws a long ball downfield, and Pruitt comes back at it but can't make the reception. Penalty markers down, way down inside the 30.
It's interference.
Yep.
Offensive pass interference. Offense.
They said they sure wouldn't turn it down. The 1-point lead they have now. It's a 3-2 game. 8:32 to play in the 1st half. Sipe, 3rd and 10. Home run ball. Ozzie Newsome's out there. Up goes Ozzie, and he comes down with the ball. Ozzie Newsome, as good in the crowd as any player in the league, goes up between 2 San Francisco DBs, and Big Ozzie rips it down for a 39-yard gain. Here's came some excellent drafts. They stayed with the program, and now the 49ers have what might be a championship team. We don't know, but right now Greg Pruitt takes it down for the Cleveland Browns inside the 10-yard line.
Now that was a beautifully conceived play. They sent the wide receiver in motion. When they did so, somehow there was a 49er mix-up. They did.
Phenomenal little player. 3rd and goal. Brian Sipe throws over the middle. It comes in wide of Ozzie Newsome. Good goal. Matt Barr ready to kick. 28-yarder. This time he's right there. And the Cleveland Browns take the lead. 5-3.
He seems to be better when he's slipping.
He's through, and so Cleveland comes back to take a 5-3 lead. is in the slot at the top of your screen is Montana on 2nd and 10. Takes a look, swings it out, goes to Solomon. So fast he is, he came right across the field in a flash of an eye and catches the ball. 3rd and 4. Montana takes a look at Dwight Clark, close to him, and there's a first down.
It's on him. Okay, he's supposed to come across the middle. He breaks to the outside, sees a clean lane there, picks it up for the first down. And he does not have 4.9 speed like he claims. It's about to turn the 9 upside down.
Well, that was good for 16 yards and a 40-yard first down. Now they go back to the throw. Wing pass. This is Earl Cooper. A lot of football player coming into defense once he gets up the head of steam. Bradshaw, for one, he doesn't like to throw to his backs. He has trouble with that touch. He's not bad throwing it 60.
Yeah, I was going to say he's had enough success throwing it down the field. I wouldn't change his status.
Day, though, temperature in the high 50s. Montana on 3rd and 10 has to run, and he does and throws, and he hits a strike to Freddie Solomon. It's a first down, 49ers. Cincinnati had Ken Anderson, the most effective quarterback in the league, and he's helped Montana achieve the same, or he might be at season's end as the 49ers go 1st and 10 to that rookie fullback from West Virginia, Walt Easley. 2nd down and 5 now for San Francisco. Pitch back to Easley, and he cracks inside the 10-yard line. Johnny Davis is in the game. He gets the ball, goes over the top on 3rd and a yard. Picked the field goal to put them ahead of the time. Now on 2nd and goal, Montana has a problem, and Don Good gets him back at the 19-yard line.
Oh, my.
Coming up from the Cleveland 17-yard line. Another big rush. Swing pass goes to Hofer. He eludes one tackler and another and dives down to the 12-yard line. Raymond Wershen's coming on out now for San Francisco to try a 3rd field goal attempt. All right. Who hit one from this end of the field, you recall, to give the 49ers a 3-2 lead. Now looking to take it back as Cleveland leads 5-3. Wershing hits the ball hard and right through. Never in doubt, and San Francisco takes a 6-5 lead with 1:07 to play in the first half.
This year, they really haven't played well.
Did today, though. It's a long way to go still. 5 weeks is going to determine a lot. Brian Sipe sees a penalty marker go down. That might be a fumble. Ronnie Lott comes up with the ball, but it is ruled dead.
Now, anybody that's booing out here, and you're going to hear about 50,000 of them, think that, hey, the ball went backwards. But it was intended by the quarterback to go forward. He was in a throwing motion, and they just call it an incomplete pass. However, there's a penalty down, as you mentioned. Here goes Sipe. He's trying to get the ball going down the field. Whoops. Take a little second. Now throw it. He's in the throwing motion forward. That's a forward pass attempt.
Go to the locker room with their first half winnings. Not very much. A 6-5 San Francisco lead. NFL 81, and all the scores and stories is coming up right after this here on NBC. Down in 7 for San Francisco. Walt Easley runs, breaks some tackles, and Easley gets ahead for a 49er first down. It's first down and 10 for San Francisco. Again, they go back to Easley. He gets ahead on a first down carry inside the 40-yard line of Cleveland, and then you see the marker come in.
Face mask, number 77 defense, on the run, 5 yards, first down.
Joe Montana sets himself, throws over the middle, and Dwight Clark catches the ball at the 22-yard line. Another great pass-catch combination. Montana stood in, delivered. He was leveled by Lyle Alzado. A perfect strike for 12 yards and the Niner first down.
They have. He starts in across the middle. He sees Montana in trouble. Ambrose is trying to handle him. Montana throws it over the left shoulder, completion.
He's in there with Walt Easley. It's second down and 6 for San Francisco. Boy, the 49ers are getting some power off the right side of that offensive line.
Randy Cross is moving people around right now. They've run 5 times to his side in this drive.
Know like they're going to power the ball at Cleveland again, and they do. And here comes the run. Ricky Patton carries. Doesn't get much, but he did get enough for the first down. He needed 2, and he got that. Ford tells an interesting tale in this 11th week of play. After we look at the measurement, no, they didn't get there. Now we have the very important call. 9th play of this drive coming up. They're going to go for the first down on 4th down. From Alabama's the other. Easley over the top. First down, San Francisco. and 10, San Francisco. Montana hands off to Easley, and look at the Cleveland Browns come sweeping in. Robert L. Jackson covers a lot of ground. So does Clay Matthews. The two linebackers on the right side were there. The 11-yard line of the Cleveland Browns. Again, Montana has time. Again, the Browns have everybody covered. Here comes the rush. Montana is too high for Dwight Clark. Fourth down comes out. Here comes Raymond Wershing.
Everybody covered. Dwight Clark's running all over the field trying to find a space and couldn't do it.
Yard field goal attempt by Raymond Wershing is on the way. He doesn't chit-chat with that football. He nails it and drives it through, and the 49ers extend their lead now. It's a 9-5, a 4-point lead. Cleveland needs a touchdown. They get a long time to get it. 8:24 remaining to be played in the third quarter. We're 4 today. 9-5 lead, San Francisco. First down, Browns. Pruitt breaks it up the middle for a moment and gets ahead for a 7-yard gain. Got to the 27-yard line. Jerry Sullivan, the starting center for Cleveland in the absence of injured Tom DeLeon. Cleveland a long three. Back to the run, back to Mike Pruitt, ahead for a first down. Boy, that is tough to
I don't think you could find your ball in that stuff either.
You couldn't get it out. Sipe loses the ball. It is recovered by Cody Risen. Now they're ruling that Sipe's arm was in motion. Tina Turner was coming on a backer blitz. So you see the numbers for Sipe and the Browns, 3rd and 8. Finally, the 49er gold rush comes through and sweeps under Brian Sipe. Dwayne Board led the way, and Fred Dean was right with him.
This field will have to be improved.
That's right. Even if San Francisco loses today, they'll still have a 3-game lead with 5 to play. Schumann comes over, catches the ball. He fumbled it, but the recovery by Don Good came out of bounds.
Don Good got lucky there, because if that ball had gone out of his hand, it would have hit the referee in the bean, and that would have been 15 yards. Right on the money. When he's hit, the ball is definitely fumbled, and they figured that. Now, I'll tell you what, that is a close call. I can understand Good's reaction, because I thought he had both knees inbounds when the ball went out of bounds, and I didn't think he had control originally. I do now. Look
in motion. Montana with the quick straight drop. They pick up the blitz. He swings on a perfect throw to Hofer, and he runs it down to the 47 for a first down. There is a good-looking swing pass play out to the runner, a 7-yard gain, a perfect lead for Hofer. They really have had a dominance, though, in time of possession. They've done it the way Cleveland has done often this season with the throwing game. Charlie Young, the tight end, gets the ball on 2nd down and 6 and gets it inside the 40. You know, the way the 49ers are going, John, they could very well have the home field in the playoffs.
They could, and I won't say anything, but I think they would rather not
go back to Kezar.
I think they'd rather have Philadelphia with it, because if that happened to turn out that way, they would play, and I don't by any stretch I think Minnesota's weak.
2nd and 6. Montana guns it up the middle. A terrific throw and a great catch by Solomon. Touched that ball in, and now the Niners bring their fans to a stand and a cheer, and the ball is down inside the 10-yard line.
Montana looks to me like a guy that's played this game for about 12 years.
Don't pull him out, because he'll win it for you in the second. Throws again. Montana hits a strike, and now the 49ers are down inside the 5-yard line. Walt Easley just crossed 15 yards.
Tail off to make a fine drive, and they have through execution. Easley's been a big part of that. He gets run out of bounds. Bolton does give him a little bit extra down the line.
I say, we've seen some terrific pictures, too. The NBC technicians getting them all. As that ball was down inside the 2-yard line, now it comes back. It'll be a personal foul assessed against the 49ers. Defensive substitutions, getting some fresh troops in the defensive line. Ready to meet the challenge, 3rd down and goal. Montana looks into the end zone. No penalty. Now one comes in. Back judge takes a look and throws the flag in.
I want to hear the call, because if it's 5 yards, I wouldn't take it. If it's 15, I would.
There is no foul on the play. The ball could not be caught. No foul. 4th down.
I think I'd like being an official.
All of San Francisco points have come from the right foot of Raymond Wersching. He's trying now for a fourth field goal, and he gets it. And San Francisco opens its lead now to 12-5. A one-touchdown, one extra point lead with a long way to go. A minute to play in the third quarter. So Raymond Wersching, 4 for 5 on the field goals, has been the scorer for San Francisco. They are a hidden group, the 49ers. Their defense has got to be 100% improved over last year. Third down and 7. Sipe has a problem, and the Gold Rush sweeps on in for a second sack today. The hallmark teams in the league. If they do have a bad year, they have one. They never seem to have a string of bad years. They're right back. Montana stands in, and there is the Cleveland Rush. Last week, the Browns got Craig Morton 6 times. It's harder to get Montana. He's much more mobile. They've sacked him twice now. Browns will have the wind at their back here in the fourth quarter. I want to ask you about that, John, because you've used it to your advantage many times here. Whoa! Dino Hall has a problem. Free ball, San Francisco. 49ers get the ball. Jim Ring comes down and gets it. Bill Ring in the fourth quarter. A lot of time left. 12:55 to play. Montana throws off balance. Cleveland gets it back as Ambrose intercepts. And he's down at the 6-yard line. Tip ball, and Dick Ambrose intercepts for Cleveland, so that drive was one play.
Make that mistake.
Right now, they go to Paul Hofer on the run, takes it inside the 45-yard line, blockers in front, and Hofer gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Down the line, toward the line.
Illegal formation, offense, 6 men on the line of scrimmage, first down.
Some penalty, 50-yarder. Third down and 2. Montana sets up big rush, and Lyle Alzado gets him back at the 47, and so the Cleveland Browns will get it back on a punt now. The Browns getting their third sack of this day as the game clock is down to 8:56 to play in the fourth quarter. Been in there often with the bare foot. Dino Hall back deep for Cleveland. Well hit ball into the wind. Dino Hall's going to return it, though. It won't be easy. He finds a way, and Dino Hall's in open field. He's across the 40. Puts a move on, and Dino Hall is down to the 43-yard line of San Francisco. On a spectacular return, the sweeping coverage, the red shirts all around him. He takes the ball, jukes and fakes and dekes and weaves his way downfield for one of the best plays of this game.
Don, we've mentioned before, one break away from getting back in a ball game that they really never were in. Dino Hall makes the big play at a critical time. They've got the ball in 49er territory, only 7 points back.
45-yard return by Dino Hall. 3rd and 5, and Brian Sipe takes a look. Throws. He's got Greg Pruitt, and Pruitt puts a move on and gets down to the 33-yard line. Greg Pruitt has a first down for Cleveland. It's been one or the other or both. Brian Sipe on first down, eludes the rush, puts it up on the run, and he gets Charles White, who backpedals inside the 25-yard line and down to the 23. Second down and 2. Mike Pruitt crashing ahead. He's close to a first down.
Used to be, Don, when it was 2nd and 2. That's when you pulled any play you like out of the hat, and you'd go down deep for the touchdown or what have you. Well, right now, 3rd and 2 is no bargain.
First and 10, Cleveland. Browns down by 7 in the fourth quarter. End zone. Rucker's there. Touchdown, Cleveland.
What a catch.
What a play by the Browns. Brian Sipe throwing the perfect strike, and Reggie Rucker catching the ball. And now, if Matt Farr can hit the extra point, we'll have a tie game with 6:46 to play.
Going to the corner. We may be able to see it. We may not.
Yep.
But I saw it from up here. What he did is he kept his eyes without looking at the ball, never alerted Wright that he was catching the ball, waited to the last second as if he was not around.
6:46 to play. So we got a long way to go, right down to the gun again. Out of the end zone, so the Browns in the fourth quarter beneficiaries of that tailwind. And of course the San Francisco 49ers starting out at their 20 have to work into it to get downfield. Wersching's been great on the field goal attempts. He's hit 4 of 5, and that's been all the scoring for San Francisco. Formation on 3rd and 11. Solomon goes in motion. Montana digging in, throws it, gets a man, Dwight Clark, but the Browns get him short of the first down, and San Francisco will have to punt. Thank you, Brian, as we come back to live action. Brian Sipe on first down throws, and Mike Pruitt connects. and gets out to the 40-yard line of Cleveland. There was a gain of over 6 yards on the play. Second down run doesn't gain much as Mike Pruitt works his way and is knocked down again by Reynolds and Pookie. A gain of a couple of yards on the play. Third down coming up now for Cleveland. Third down and less than 2 for Cleveland. Greg Pruitt catches the ball. Darts ahead. First down Cleveland. First and 20. Man's open. Rucker. He's got the ball. He's inside the 30 and he's inside the 25-yard line down to the 22. Reggie Rucker, who caught the tying touchdown pass, just slipped through the zone defense of San Francisco and was wide open, and Brian Sipe was right there for a 38-yard gain. 28 to play. They don't want to score the field goal and give the Niners a lot of time to come back. Hard driving run in Charles White, showing his Heisman Trophy form a few years ago at Southern California. Rucker was the man who combined with Sipe on the tying touchdown. Pitch back to Mike Pruitt. Eludes Tina Turner, turns the corner, and he's down to the 5-yard line. First down, Cleveland Browns. Game clock is stopped at 1:13. Second down and goal, Cleveland. 4-yard line, 55 seconds to play. Mike Pruitt goes wide. And the young defensive back, Dwight Hicks, comes up and meets him, giving away 50 pounds. He throws him back.
Did two things, Don. Ran him out of bounds to stop the clock. If they do it one more time, then they could call a timeout and have a little time left.
Third down and goal from the 4. Sipe on a rollout. Calls his own number. Penalty markers down.
Don't know who's it on, but if it's on Cleveland and it's 15 yards, it could be big. I won't put him in bed.
Illegal procedure. It almost helps when you're that close to the goal at an angle.
Well, I think he'd rather be kicking it from a little closer, Don.
5-12 all. It is on the way, and it is good. The Cleveland Browns, with 43 seconds to play, take a 15-12 lead. But 43 seconds to remain.
With one timeout left. That's because Cleveland made a mistake by going out of bounds. That would have been 30 seconds. They got a penalty. That stopped the clock again, even though it was refused. And so they've left themselves in a position of being tied to get into any kind of field position. So you can bet.
Against Charles Young, he heads for the sidelines and gets out. Saves the timeout, but only 30 seconds remain. The Niners need a couple of big gainers to get in range. 23 seconds to go. Second down and 10, 49ers. They're down by 3 points. Montana, a long ball. Solomon turns out. Catches the ball. It is incomplete at the 50.
To the outside, you can see the ball just starting to hang, but a well-thrown ball. Tell you, I'm not sure he was out. He was ruled out. I think the Browns got a good call that time.
With 5 to go. Third down and 10. Montana looks, he throws, he fires a strike. Hofer gets it, and he is immediately
called that time.
Judson Flint. Game clock down to 10, and the clock is stopped.
And any other Cleveland victory.
Man in motion early for San Francisco. Intercepted. Judson Flint has the ball. Montana has the play on him, and Judson Flint is down to the 6-yard line. But the football game is history.
Well, wait a minute. We got a penalty down here, Don. I don't know who it's on.
Sports fans, and the Cleveland Browns score a very impressive win, rallying from behind in the fourth quarter, scoring 10 fourth quarter points to beat the San Francisco 49ers.